Have you ever lain still in the quiet darkness of early morning, feeling the weight in your belly, a heavy fullness as if your body is trying to whisper something you can't quite understand? At this age, when every movement has grown slower, even the smallest things, like having a bowel movement at the right time, can suddenly become a constant worry. You are not alone. Many older adults live with that silent discomfort every day, not knowing what to do to change it. But here's the hopeful truth. Sometimes, the solution doesn't come from medicine or clinics. It comes from the way you begin your day. You may have never imagined that in just the first few minutes of your morning. You could do something so gentle, yet so powerful, to help your body return to its natural rhythm. In today's video, I'll share with you a simple but deeply effective sequence of actions that has helped thousands of people aged 68 and older break free from persistent constipation. It is not complicated. It is not expensive. It is not unfamiliar. It is simply what your body once knew, now waiting for you to gently bring it back to life. If you are searching for ease each morning and hoping for a change that feels truly natural, stay with me. This might just be the gift you give yourself after all these years of waiting. Part 1. Activate your digestive system with water right after waking up. There's a small thing that many people overlook each morning, yet it can create a profound change in digestive health, especially after the age of 68. It's not some miracle drug, nor a strenuous exercise. It's simply drinking water, but not just any water, and not in a casual way. It's a small ritual, an intentional act, done at the exact moment your body needs it most. It might sound too simple to make a difference, but for Margaret, 72 years old from Idaho, drinking water the right way each morning helped her finally break free from years of struggling with constipation when nothing else seemed to work. What many don't realize is that after a long night's sleep, 7 to 8 hours of deep rest, the body enters a dormant state. The internal organs, especially the abdominal muscles, become more sluggish. The large intestine in particular slows down its activity overnight. That's why the moment you wake up is such a valuable opportunity. It's the time when your nervous system begins to reboot, and when you can actively send a wake-up signal to your digestive system. And water is the perfect tool for that. Drinking water immediately after waking up triggers a biological reaction called the gastrocolic reflex. This is a natural signal that tells your colon it's time to go to work. In younger people, this reflex is strong and active, but as we age, it becomes weaker. That's one reason older adults often begin to experience more frequent difficulties with bowel movements. The good news is, this reflex can be reawakened just through a small action: drinking water at the right time, in the right way. The secret lies in 3 simple but critical elements: timing, temperature, and amount. Start your day with a glass of warm water, not cold and not too hot, around 16 ounces or 470 milliliters. You don't even need to get out of bed. Drink it while you're still lying down or sitting gently on the edge of the bed. This keeps your body in a relaxed state and allows all your energy to focus on activating your inner systems. Warm water gently awakens the intestinal lining, softens any residue that built up overnight, and helps circulation deliver blood more effectively to the digestive organs. Drinking water this way is like pressing the start button for your body's detox process. Another key point is to drink slowly. Don't gulp it down. Take around 2 to 3 minutes to finish the glass, sipping gently, while feeling a sense of calm spread through your body. Many older adults have shared that just a few days after adopting this habit, they noticed a clear change. Margaret said she no longer felt the constant bloating, no longer spent hours in the bathroom without results. Each morning, after drinking water, she could feel her body responding more clearly. And perhaps most importantly, she felt a natural ease, no longer dependent on laxatives or temporary fixes. Drinking water right after waking up may seem too basic, but it's actually the most natural way to reconnect with your body. Often, it's the simple things that get forgotten because they don't make noise. But if you've ever struggled with digestive issues, if you've ever felt like your day begins with discomfort, then try this small gift. 1 glass of water each morning, at the right time and in the right way, could be the key to rediscovering a sense of lightness you thought was long gone. Tomorrow, when you open your eyes, don't get up right away. Place a glass of water by your bed the night before. See this act not just as a habit, but as a loving gesture toward your own body. Take a few quiet moments to feel each sip moving through you, awakening your system, calming your nerves, and gently starting the cleansing process from within. This isn't just a tip for easing constipation. It's a morning ritual to slow down. Listen more closely to your body and begin your day feeling light, refreshed, and well from the inside out. Part 2, a 2-minute abdominal massage to awaken your bowels. There are things you cannot see but can feel deeply within your body. One of them is the quiet sluggishness of your digestive system as you grow older. The strong contractions of your 20s are no longer there. The light, comfortable mornings have been replaced by a heavy sensation in the belly, bloating, and a long, tiresome wait in the bathroom. But surprisingly, just 2 minutes of gentle massage each morning can awaken those long-forgotten movements. This technique is not the same as the casual belly rubs people often do when feeling bloated. It is a specific method designed to follow the path of the colon, using deliberate motion and just the right amount of pressure to stimulate digestive muscles and guide waste in the correct direction. And the best part is, you don't need a clinic or any special equipment. All you need are your own hands, a soft bed, and a few minutes of focused attention. Start by lying on your back with your knees slightly bent and your feet flat on the floor or bed. Place your right hand on the lower right side of your abdomen, just above your hip bone. This is the starting point of the colon. Using your fingertips, make small circular motions, gentle but firm, as if you're waking up a deeply sleeping muscle layer. From there, move your hand upward, across the upper abdomen and down the left side, following the natural path of the colon. Repeat this motion about 10 times, spending 10 to 15 seconds in each section, especially where you feel stiffness or a sense of fullness. The pressure should be moderate, enough for you to feel you're reaching the muscle layer beneath, but never painful. This is a gentle stimulation, not a forceful action, when done correctly. You might feel subtle waves of motion spreading through, as if something inside is slowly beginning to awaken. Why is this so effective? As we age, the smooth muscles in our intestinal walls grow weaker, and the nerve signals that regulate bowel contractions slow down. Massage provides an external mechanical aid to awaken those internal movements. It's like gently swirling a teapot to help the tea leaves move evenly. The body sometimes needs these small nudges to begin functioning more smoothly. Clara, 75 years old from North Carolina, had been living with chronic constipation for nearly 20 years. She had tried medication, eaten more vegetables, and drank plenty of water. But the results were always inconsistent. Then a nutritionist introduced her to this massage technique, combined with her morning water routine. After just 5 days, Clara said her body felt unblocked. The relief she experienced after each bowel movement brought not only physical comfort, but a noticeable lift in her mood and spirit. What matters most is consistency. You don't need to expect miraculous results on the first day. See this instead as an act of kindness you offer your body each morning. In those 2 minutes, you are communicating through touch, sending a message of care to a part of yourself that's been waiting to be acknowledged if you've never tried it before. Start tonight before bed and do it again tomorrow morning. After your first glass of water, let the water soften and awaken the intestinal lining from the inside, while the massage clears the way and gently guides everything along the right path. 2 minutes for yourself to rediscover the regularity, the natural ease, and the comfort your body is still capable of. Constipation is not a life sentence of old age. It's simply a reminder that it's time to gently reach out to your body and help it remember how to care for itself. Part 3. The proper pooping posture that reduces strain and helps you eliminate more completely. There are habits we carry for decades without realizing they may be slowing down our body's natural functions. One of those is how we sit when using the toilet. For most older adults, the modern toilet seems like a symbol of comfort and progress. But what many don't know is that the familiar sitting position, with both feet flat on the floor and the back resting against the seat, actually creates a number of obstacles for daily detoxification, especially after the age of 68, when you sit with your knees level with or lower than your hips. A group of muscles called the puborectalis remains slightly tightened around the rectum. This creates a natural kink in the anal canal, making it harder to pass stool and requiring more effort to push waste out. For younger people, this is not a major issue because their muscles are still strong. But as we age, straining can increase pressure in the abdomen, affect blood vessels, and even lead to problems like cardiovascular strain, hemorrhoids, or pelvic floor issues. The good news is that your body can be supported with one very simple change: adjusting your position by placing a low stool, a sturdy cardboard box, or even a stack of books under your feet while sitting on the toilet. You can create a significant improvement. When the knees are elevated 15 to 20 centimeters above the hips, the intestinal pathway straightens, the puborectalis muscle relaxes, and the entire digestive tract opens up. Your body no longer needs to work so hard, and it can release waste more naturally and completely. Richard, 77, from Kentucky, had always been diligent with his diet and exercise, but still struggled with regular bowel movements. He shared that he would often sit in the bathroom for up to 20 minutes with no results, always feeling like something was left behind. After a doctor explained the proper posture for elimination, he tried placing an old footstool from his grandson under his feet while on the toilet. Within just 3 days, he felt a remarkable difference. No more strain, no more tensing up, and most importantly, a complete and satisfying sense of relief each time he went. Now, he even brings that little stool with him when traveling, jokingly calling it his morning lifesaver. The right posture not only makes bowel movements easier, but also helps you avoid many hidden health issues that often go unnoticed. Many older adults face sudden spikes in blood pressure in the morning, sometimes due to excessive straining during elimination. Others experience anal pain, skin tears, or recurring hemorrhoids from years of sitting the wrong way. But simply adjusting your foot placement and how you sit can dramatically reduce these problems. Think of it as a small conversation between you and your body. When you create favorable conditions, your body responds with ease and smoothness. No need to struggle or force, just a subtle gesture, a way to help your body remember how to operate the way it once did so naturally, but may have forgotten over time. And if you're unsure whether this is right for you, give it a try next time you use the bathroom. Place a small stool in front of you, lift both feet onto it, and lean forward slightly. Rest your hands on your thighs. Keep your back straight and breathe evenly. Take a moment to notice the difference. It doesn't always require medicine or complex tricks. Sometimes, one small change is enough to bring you back to a state of balance that your body has quietly been hoping for. The proper posture is not just about convenience. It is a form of respect for the body that has carried you through so many years. And starting today, you can choose to go to the bathroom not with strain, but with ease, completeness, and the natural comfort it was always meant to have. Part 4. Breathing rhythms that activate your digestive system from within. Breathing is something we do every second without thinking, but few realize that for older adults, the way you breathe can make a significant difference in your daily digestive health. After the age of 68, the digestive system is no longer as responsive as it once was. Intestinal muscles contract more slowly, and the body's ability to handle stress and pressure also declines. That's why breathing is not just about staying alive. It is a natural healing tool waiting to be used the right way. Many seniors develop a habit of shallow breathing, quick, short breaths using only the chest. This often results from prolonged stress, silent anxiety, or side effects from medication. And while it may not cause obvious discomfort, it quietly keeps the body in a constant state of alert. In this state, the nervous system shifts into reaction mode instead of rest mode, limiting blood flow to the stomach and intestines, making it harder for them to function efficiently and leading to issues like indigestion, bloating, and persistent constipation. To restore this balance, you don't need a clinic or any equipment. All you need is your own breath. Controlled deep breathing is a gentle yet scientifically supported method that can improve digestive function in older adults. By slowly inhaling, pausing briefly, and then exhaling with intention. You activate the vagus nerve, the command center that regulates digestion and detoxification. Start by sitting or lying down comfortably. Place one hand on your chest and the other on your belly to feel the movement. Inhale through your nose to a count of 4, allowing your belly to rise. Hold your breath for 2 seconds, then exhale through your mouth to a count of 6, gently pulling your belly inward. Repeat this for 5 rounds. You don't need to force anything. What matters most is consistency and being mindful of each breath. This exercise takes only 3 to 5 minutes, but its effects can last the entire day. Samuel, 73, from Georgia, never believed that breathing could influence digestion. He had tried all kinds of high-fiber foods, drank plenty of water, and walked every morning, but still struggled with bloating and irregular bowel movements. After his daughter, a nurse, taught him this breathing technique, he gave it a try for 1 week. The result was not only improved bowel regularity, but also deeper sleep and a more stable mood. "I never thought something this simple could help so much," he shared. Slow, deep breathing helps regulate blood pressure, calm the nervous system, and increase blood flow to internal organs, especially the intestines. It's like a cool breeze passing over a dry field. When you breathe properly, you're sending a message to your body that it's time to relax, that your digestive system can work without being disrupted by stress or tension. You can practice this breathing exercise in the morning after drinking water and massaging your abdomen, or in the evening before bed, no matter when you choose to do it. What matters is that you take time for yourself, reconnecting with your body through each slow and intentional breath. Breathing is not just life. For older adults, it is a natural, free medicine that is always available. And every time you choose to breathe the right way, you're giving your body more ease, more freedom, and a renewed connection to the sense of well-being that you fully deserve. Part 5. A gentle movement sequence to stimulate bowel activity. When we are young, simply waking up and walking around a bit is often enough to get the body moving. But after the age of 68, this no longer happens so easily. The abdominal muscles weaken, blood circulation slows down, and most notably, the natural bowel contractions, those gentle movements that push waste through the digestive system, begin to stall. This leaves many older adults struggling with regular bowel movements, even when they eat well and sleep enough. The good news is that you can reignite this natural process with just a few minutes of simple movement each morning. No equipment is needed, no intense effort required. You only need to be willing to dedicate about 5 minutes each morning to a gentle series of movements. These exercises not only help activate the abdominal and pelvic muscles, but they also improve blood flow to the digestive organs and return energy to where it's needed most. Start with a knee to chest movement while lying on your back. Gently raise one leg, hold the knee with both hands, and bring it toward your chest. Hold this position for 10 seconds, then release and repeat with the other leg. Perform this 5 times on each side. This motion creates mild pressure in the lower abdomen, stimulating bowel movement without causing fatigue. If lifting your leg high feels difficult, simply move within your comfort zone. What matters most is consistency, not perfection. Next, sit up and move on to a seated torso twist. Sit on a chair with your back straight and both feet planted firmly on the floor. Place your right hand on your left knee and slowly twist your torso to the left, holding the position for 15 seconds. Then switch sides. Repeat 5 times on each side. This twist soothes the abdomen, releases trapped gas, and improves flexibility in the lower back, which plays a key role in digestion. Finally, stand up and do a slow march in place. Low, rest your hands on a chair or wall for balance. Then lift each knee gently toward your chest in a steady rhythm. Do this for about 30 seconds on each leg. These gentle movements help activate the abdominal and pelvic muscles while boosting blood flow to the intestines, all of which support natural waste elimination. Louise, 76, living in Washington, struggled greatly after a surgery left her bedridden for several months. Bowel movements became a constant source of stress. Despite eating plenty of fiber, her body felt sluggish, unresponsive. A friend from her yoga group showed her this gentle movement routine. At first she was skeptical, But with few options left, she gave it a try. After just 1 week, the difference was undeniable. I no longer felt like I was waiting for a miracle every morning. My body started to remember what to do, and that feeling was incredible, she shared. Light morning movement not only helps your intestines function more effectively, but it also creates a sense of control and positivity to start your day. It replaces long hours of anxious waiting with something soft, steady, and effective. And the best part is, anyone can do it, whether you're at home, in a hospital, or traveling. These movements are not limited by space or schedule. All it takes is your willingness to spend a few minutes on yourself. Think of this movement sequence as a morning ritual, not to push your body hard, but to reconnect with it, to send a signal that says, we're starting this day gently and I'm ready to listen. When you commit to this routine each morning, your body will remember and respond. Every movement becomes a gentle reminder. Every lift of the knee becomes a soft awakening. And slowly, your digestive system will no longer remain silent or sluggish. Just 5 minutes, but 5 minutes filled with care, love, and intention. And sometimes it's the smallest acts like these that make the biggest difference in living each day with more ease and vitality. Part 6. A gentle journey to restore what once was natural. When we are young, we rarely think of bowel movements as something that matters. Everything happens like a familiar reflex, without attention or concern. But as age brings quiet changes within, even the most natural things can turn into daily worries. Constipation is not just a physical discomfort. It can affect your mood, your sleep, your energy, and even your confidence. But here's the beautiful truth. You are not helpless. Your body still holds its own memory. It still has the ability to recover, as long as you know how to gently awaken it. The 5-step morning routine: drinking water to activate the system, abdominal massage, adjusting posture, proper breathing, and light movement, is not something new or complicated, but when done at the right time, in the right way, they combine into a natural force that works powerfully. No medication, no reliance on chemicals. Just you, listening to your body and caring for it with small, loving gestures. Howard, 75, from Maine, is a perfect example of this recovery. After years of relying on laxatives, he began learning about these natural methods. At first, he only practiced the first step, drinking water right after waking. Then he added the massage, followed by the correct sitting posture, slow breathing, and finally, the morning exercises. Within 2 weeks, he felt a clear difference. The bloating was gone. The anxiety of going to the bathroom disappeared. But more importantly, he felt back in control of his own body. "I'm no longer passive," he said. "I'm a partner with my body now." This is not a miracle. It is science combined with patience. Numerous studies from leading medical institutions like Mayo Clinic, Harvard, Johns Hopkins, and the Cleveland Clinic have confirmed the effectiveness of these methods in older adults. Practiced consistently, they not only improve bowel function, but also reduce stress, enhance sleep quality, support blood circulation, and increase a general sense of calm and comfort. If you're still listening now, perhaps you too are seeking relief, and maybe, like so many others, you've tried many things without success. But believe this: your body does not need magic to change. It only needs to be understood and cared for at the right time. Don't expect results in one day, but trust in the change that comes each morning you choose to care for yourself. Every small step you take is a quiet reminder: I deserve to feel well, to feel at ease in my body. Start tomorrow. Prepare a glass of water by your bedside tonight. Spend a few moments breathing deeply, gently massaging your belly, adjusting how you sit, and moving just a little. Notice every change, no matter how small, because those small changes will begin to build into something you can feel clearly: a lighter, calmer, more peaceful day. Life in older age does not have to be filled with medications and worries. It can be simple, soft, and filled with a sense of control. And every beautiful journey begins with a first step. So what will your first step be? If you're ready, your body will be ready too. And your journey back to its natural rhythm can begin tomorrow morning with one sip of water, one breath, and one quiet hope for a better day. Now you know that restoring your body's natural digestive rhythm doesn't have to begin with medication or worry. All it takes is a little care each morning, just a few gentle minutes with your body, and you can unlock a sense of ease you thought had been lost. This is more than a routine. It is a loving journey, a way to reconnect with yourself through every sip of water, every breath, and every small but meaningful movement. If today's message made you feel seen, supported, and understood, be sure to hit the subscribe button so you can continue receiving these gentle reminders that help you live each day more fully. Every week, we'll explore simple yet profound ways to care for your later years with kindness and intention. And if you've ever experienced the long, discouraging wait in the bathroom, or if you've just started noticing that your body is changing in ways you don't fully understand, leave a comment with the words "breathing easier" so I know you're still here, and we're still walking this path together. Remember, even one small change each morning can bring lightness to your entire day. In our next video, we'll take a closer look at a specific food that can soothe the colon and help you sleep more deeply every night. I'll see you again very soon. You deserve that ease.